What's up everyone, and welcome to First Time Recycling Maintenance Edition. We've got myself Hiro here, and we got my hardtail specialized rock hopper that I will be converting back to the Bafang. If you don't know the history of this bike, it started out as just a regular pedal bike. We swapped it for a Bafang kit, and then I took it out just to go single speed, just to try that out. I was geared for just the uphills, and I just wanted to just enjoy the downhills for the nimbleness. This time around, I have better tools here to torque the motor onto the bottom bracket, and instead of using the worm gear hose clamps method, as if you don't know what that method is, we have a video here of us doing that on Alvin's mountain bike. But yeah, I got the proper tools this time, so hopefully I will have to search for the torque specs, but we're gonna get that thing torqued on properly. Also in my left hand here, I have a crank arm. This is from Bucklos, and this is a 155. I believe it's 155 or 150 millimeter crank arm. So to better help with pedal striking, because I was still getting pedal strike with the Shimano ones that I used to have on here. And definitely the Bafang crank arms, the 170 or 175s, definitely will pedal strike on a small frame mountain bike. But anyways, let's just get to it. Whenever I remove screws or nuts and bolts, I always like to just put them back so I know this belongs to this and I won't lose it. So when I store it, it's together. Just a tip. God, I love the proper tools. So, I mean, it depends on you. If you guys are going to toss this or not, I'm planning to keep it. So like I did for the nuts and everything, I put all the parts back together just so it's all a part of each other. So I will never lose it. Not never, but less likely. Nice. Just to show you right there, this is the tool for this. This is what's hard to torque on without this tool. Bafang gives you a little one, or you could buy it for like 10 or something bucks, but it's so cheap that it'll end up bending on you. So this thing is super sturdy, and I'm gonna be able to torque it right. So that's exciting. There we go. All right, so I figured I'm going to install this so I can just kind of figure out the cabling before I fully secure the Bafang motor. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, so real quick, just to recap what I just did. I didn't record this because it took me a long time to get everything situated. So here's the controller, loosely just kind of zip tied where I want the cabling to go. This is for the battery. Like before, we swiveled out to pull it out just because my frame, the triangle here, is small, and the battery that I have literally reaches the top here, so everything's gonna have to be kind of squished. So we had to pivot this in order for me to remove the battery. So I'm only using one fastener screw here. Just kind of tidying as much as I can the cables and everything. Now I can secure the Bafang motor. I also have the speed sensor here connected, and as you can see, I don't have the other end on the rim yet, but as you can see, it's clear just in case I get a flat and the tire bulges out or, you know, flattens. I don't want it to cut this cable here, so just wanted to make sure that I had a lot of space there, as much as possible at least, and the sensor's still pointing at the spoke here. I will get the sensor put on and I will show you this part again, just to make sure that this part is aligned to a spoke. This lock ring here, Bafang calls for 50 to 60 Newton meters of torque. And this one, of course it's less, 25 to 30 Newton meters of torque. That is torqued. Nice. Love it. 42. All right. Next one is less. That's it. Done. Nice. If you can see that sensor, let me bring the rim around. There it is. There. That's the speed sensor. As you can see, it lines up right there. Right there. Perfecto. All right, so now I just need to get the battery and test it out. Make sure it works. Right? Yeah. Whew. At least I'll be able to see the motor spinning. I know it won't spin the wheel right now, but yeah. Power it on. Damn! She lives. All right. So if I just go to PA1, as you see there, I'm just gonna, there you go. It's running. Let me go to PA9. Since I don't have a throttle, it's a little harder to test, but oops. 9 will do the spinning. There you go. Woohoo! Works. All right, it's a good sign. That means everything is connected correctly. As you just saw right now, the Bafang is working. Everything is connected. I just need to tidy up all the connections, make everything look a lot cleaner. But as far as installing the Bafang again, it's good. It's working. Everything is good. I do need to install the chain and complete the bike, of course, but I'm gonna do that on a separate video because I plan to upgrade to the Acolyte micro shift system. Here's the shifter, the derailleur, and the cassette, and some cables just in case. So I'm gonna be doing that on a separate video to finish this bike off. But as far as installing the Bafang, that's all it takes. It's literally that simple. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It is the second time I'm installing this Bafang, so that's why it went a lot smoother. I'm excited. I can't wait to try this out once it's all complete. I want to see how easy it is to climb with the 46 front chainring and a 46 rear. So it's a 1-to-1 gear ratio with this Bafang. I think it'll fly. If anything, I might do a wheelie up a hill. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this episode and you learned something. I'll reference the previous video of the install in case you guys wanted to see it. Again, the difference between this install and the previous install is I don't have what Alvin has right here with the hose clamp around here and along the bottom down tube of the frame. So this time I just torqued all the bolts, the nuts to spec. So hopefully I won't have the issue that we had before where the motor would move under cranking, under a lot of strong loads. And yeah, we'll see. Once we get this all set up and then I go start riding, I will give you feedback on how it's going and my thoughts on the new setup. All right, stay tuned till the next episode. Woo! Thanks for watching. Peace.